we Ndigbo, make una wake up. Oh, something is going that we do not understand. Yes, I really, commend Ifeanyi Ejiofor. I know you, and I know who Ifeanyi Ejiofor is. Yes, according to the headline, which says Biafra news and other DSS to obey court order on Nnamdi KANU. Lawyer Thurs Buhari, yes, that is Ejiofor. Well, to continue, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, the lead counsel of Nnamdi KANU, has called on President Muhammadu Buhari to caution the Department of State Services, DSS. Wow. I thought is a Daura State Service or thereabout. Ejiofor said Buhari should order the DSS to obey court order over the handling of KANU. He said the secret police should be told not to detain KANU in solitary confinement. Wow. What is solitary confinement? Okay, you can open your dictionary and see things for yourself. Speaking after his routine visit to KANU at the DSS headquarters in Abuja, yesterday, Ejiofor said the Buhari-led executive should stop interfering in KANU's trial. Yes, who are the Buhari-led executive? Because I don't really get. Let me get one thing clear. A Buhari executive. Who are those? Who are the Buhari executive? As far as I know, Buhari executive, maybe they are the Buhari kinsmen. Let me just say, they are the Buhari kinsmen. The kinsmen of Buhari, they are the executive. He said the secret police should be told not to detain in solitary and confinement, and not to detain KANU in a solitary confinement. Speaking after his routine, which I'm going to repeat, he says his routine to KANU, the visit, it says at DSS headquarters in Abuja. Yesterday, Ejiofor said the Buhari-led administration and the executive should stop interfering in KANU's trial. Yeah, how are they interfering in KANU's trial? Yes, the late council also insisted that the executive arm of our government was interfering in the trial of the IPOB, yes, the leader of IPOB, Nnamdi KANU. Why would they do so? I don't know. What are they interfering? How are they interfering? That is what we are going to be, seeing or hearing as it is. Yeah, I would say Ejiofor lamented because he's the lead counsel. He insisted that the executive arm of government was interfering in the trial of the IPOB leader, the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi KANU. Ejiofor lamented that the judiciary was not independent in KANU's trial. Ejiofor said in the statement that what we are earnestly asking for is nothing else but for the executive arm of government led by the president of the Federation FRN to Federal Republic of Nigeria, and not to also to desist from further interference in the judicial process. We can authoritatively confirm that to the world that the executive arm of the government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, ably led by the president, is gravely and effectively interfering in our client's judicial proceedings. And also to demonstrate a good faith and impartiality, we beckon on the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to first caution the DSS, which answers solely to him, to obey all court orders as it relates to the management of this case. That is coming from Ejiofor, and he said our client, Nnamdi KANU, should not be detained in solitary confinement, which is an act of torture in the custody of the same agency, accusing him of committing sundry offenses and expect fair hearing. Hence, there is no independence of judiciary as far as this case is concerned, and the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, FRN, is fully aware of this. KANU has been locked up by the secret police after he was arrested or rearrested in June 2021. The IPOB leader, indigenous people of Biafra, was believed to have been arrested in Kenya and repatriated to Nigeria to further his trial for treasonable felony or treason before the Justice Binta Iyanko led Federal High Court sitting in Abuja. Justice Iyanko had granted him bail in 2017, but he fled to Europe, where he continued his agitation. He fled because the government of Buhari and the Fulani were after him, invaded his house the same way Sunday Igboho's house was invaded. That is it. So, if they say Nnamdi KANU fled to Europe, on what basis? Why did he flee? Oh, he fled because the DSS, soldier army, military, and I don't know how they were much, so they invaded Nnamdi Kanu's home, and that was what brought in the fleeing. He fled for his dear life, and he continued his agitation for Nigeria's secession and the actualization of Biafra. He wouldn't continue because if the government of Buhari has done the needful, why would he, speak, ill of a government that that is doing the will of the people, that is doing the bid of the people? And why will you say he fled? He didn't flee, he ran for his dear life. Okay. As long as you're making things very difficult for Kanu, you are talking too much and making noise. You instigate violence against the Nigerian state. Well, I don't know where this word is coming from. Please use words that are manageable, because we have countless patriotic Nigerians from Igbo land. Okay, the only thing Igbos want is a Biafra, or the referendum. Okay, these are some comments that I'm reading out there for your hearing, so you can know what to add to your comment or to your view. Someone says, why are they calling on Jibril El Sudani of the Zoo country? Why are they calling on Sudani? Shameless cannibals. Don't mind the deranged Mary Bingos. Shame to the lunatic Ekperima Nnamdi KANU. Okay, so death to the lunatic Well, I don't really understand where this person is coming from. Okay, someone says that you are very lucky that that boy is not detained. Yes, in the enemy facility. Just appreciate the DSS. They are good. Okay, these are the few I can really read out to your hearing, because as it is, it's getting more boring, because those that we think they are in support of IPOP, and they are just trying to play around the statement. They don't want to come out straight. But the lead counsel also insisted that the executive arm of the government was interfering in the trial of the IPOB leader. Yes, Ejiofor lamented that the judiciary was not independent in Kanu's trial. Ejiofor said in the statement that what we are honestly asking for is nothing else but for the executive arm of government led by the president of the FRN to desist from further interference in the judicial process. Well, even if the judicial have a process, I don't think a Nigeria judiciary has a process, because the international lawyer to Kanu, who came like say like about 5 times was he denied access to the court. Yes, and that is going to involve the international panel. Yeah, this one I'm going to draw the question. I'd like you to share your views in the comment section. Thanks for listening, and God bless you.